gonna have to roll it back. I hit the wrong button because I'm dumb. I dumb. I don't know what to tell you.
I do. Me right here. Anyway, hello.
Wait,
All right, let's start
I
properly.
gotta
Let's
hit
cut
the
it
right
down.
button now. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're all set.
3,
It's fine.
2,
We're there.
1.
Okay.
Hello, summoners.
I'm sorry to anybody that saw that train wreck. You didn't though, because I hit the wrong button. Anyway.
I know. Welcome to another pulse pounding, pulse
It's there.
lightning inducing,
Induced.
in Azuma, in tower ascending episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to the Summoner's War.
Yes. Hello,
I am the
Aztec,
non-
my old friend.
I am the non-transmogged Aztec Olmec,
He's not base model,
but
base
it wouldn't be a proper episode
would not.
if I didn't have the Fire Dragon, the Bill Murray loving
Yeah.
Light Star 777 with me.
What is up, fellow summoners? Hope everybody was having the best week possible.
Best
And
week ever.
I hope you got a robo, because you know what? We'll give you 10 points for that. Got a robo?
Why?
I got 99 problems and a robo ain't one of them.
Why do they give you points for doing the thing that the event is supposed to do? Anyway, we got topics. But
Topics. 4 days.
You always ask
How you doing?
first, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? All right, over
Hey,
there.
hey, Aztec.
Hey,
Hey,
Light
I'm
Star, over
walking
there.
here. I'm walking here.
over here. What the?
You know, that was an improv line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So I'd share that with you. It was-
I'm doing fine. I'm rocking the Cobra T-shirt today.
Cobra!
You know I'm in a good mood when I'm rocking the Cobra T-shirt. This is how I have so many holes in it because it's one of my favorite shirts. 80stees.com if you want this same shirt. 80s
Nice.
Tees, they're awesome. I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking.
Ever
I am
see?
awesome.
And I'm looking this up right now because it actually just occurred to me.
What's up?
There was a whole thing about Cobra Commander on his day off.
Mm.
Um,
What does that look like?
okay, so it's just a YouTube channel. I'm going to send it to you later.
Just
so you
send
can
it to me
post
later.
It.
Maybe
But-
maybe not
but
during the
like-
show.
No, but like, I need everybody to go and watch this because it was one of the funniest things ever. Where like the cat will be like in line for a grocery store and like
Right.
you know he's like getting upset at the line of people in front of him and he'll just like randomly just Cobra and like nothing happens and they're just like,
Love that.
dude, wait your turn. Like it's just
Sundom,
just
like
the best.
anyway.
So funny.
Cobra will always Cobra forever, whatever. Anyway, Summoner's War topics.
Well,
Genshin,
I thought we
Elite.
were doing the shirt, so I wanna
Oh.
I wanna real quick
run down your Bill Murray.
So I mean I love Bill Murray. We all know.
Bill Murray's the man. He was in Space Jam.
Yeah, he was in the
Among
proper,
other
the
things.
proper Space Jam.
The right one.
So my wife noticed this
Mhm.
earlier today. So my wife is from Ireland in the County Mayo in the West,
Yes.
and she saw this article, and the Carne Golf links, were he apparently just was in the west of Ireland, and he
Okay.
took a round of golf at this little golf course in the middle of. He's here filming an episode of Link's Life with Tom Coyne, apparently. So, and there is the picture of him at the course. So that's really, really cool, and I thought that was awesome. So I wore my Bill Murray shirt in honor of him being in Ireland,
Lightstar
and
777 loves Bill Murray, loves
love
golf.
love it. I do. Fun fact: I have probably golfed more in Ireland than I ever have in Florida. So even though like Florida is a golf destination, I ironically have rejected it for
Oh,
golfing in Ireland more. So
is
here we go.
where does golf originate? Is it Scotland or Ireland? I
Scotland.
don't remember. Scotland. Okay,
But
but I'm sure they
when
play
they were
tons of
sent
golf.
to Ireland to, try to breed the Irish out of existence,
Oh,
from, the British.
oh, really?
Yeah. But then they went more native. Like, there's an expression going more Irish than the Irish. That's what the
Oh,
Scottish people did. So a lot of them became more Irish than the Irish.
today I learned
All types of political
this is
things.
not that kind of podcast. This is not the learning type podcast. This is the
Oh,
nonsense podcast where we talk about monsters
right.
and spaceships and other unusualness.
I mean, basically, I am Benny from the Lego movie because if there was a Lego kit, that thing was being put into a spaceship. You got a princess castle? Sounds like a spaceship to me.
Spaceship.
Everything was spaceship.
We got topics.
We do.
I listened to I had such a good time. I was checking out Nelly's stream this last Sunday, and it got me
Heck.
thinking. One,
It was birthday, 21 again,
his
right?
the 27th is his birthday, so he's saving up a bunch of scrolls
Nice.
for his summon session. Check out his stream on his birthday.
Cannot believe
Nelly
he's going to be turning 21 again.
Nelly the God on Twitch. But it got me thinking that one, and of course we're gonna have him on the show in the near future. And two, like his rune efficiency is great. And we had a whole show about rune efficiency with Nelly the God. So I kind of re-listened to that show and got a whole bunch of that one stream was like 2 years of education for me. So definitely check out Nelly's stream, when you can. But
He might
what I
even
took
do a
from it,
backflip for you.
he might even flip for you, yeah.
Did you say he
But
might even flap for you?
flip flap,
A flippy did to the flip, flap, flap, the
flip
don't
flap
flap,
from
you don't flip.
bang bang boogie, up jumps the boogie, the boogie the bee. Anyway,
I say a hip, a
too,
hip, a hip,
too many
a hippity did.
tangents.
Sorry,
Even for us,
you know
too
what?
many tangents.
I feel like we have completely lost control of ourselves this
What?
week for sure.
Anyway, topics.
Oh, topics.
So I was on Nelly's stream. He gave me a very cool dragons team. He taught me all about rune efficiency. He actually built a robo. So he actually likes it a lot. He but yeah, just a whole bunch
You
of
be
takeaways.
my friend.
From watching Nelly's stream. I've sold so many runes since I, re-listened to the whole rune efficiency thing. I have pretty much and consequently more money, so I mean more blue mana, I should say. Money's fine.
Blamana.
But blue mana was something I was lacking a little bit. So I just sold a bunch of runes that didn't fit into Nelly's really cool, efficient criteria for runes, and I'll go over that a little bit. But yeah, man, it was an experience, and I want to thank him for that.
Yeah, I only
Definitely.
keep determination runes that are blue. If
Hmm.
you're not maybe a will rune or a violent rune,
Right.
but it has to be a spectacular rune.
Yeah.
Like it has to be something worthy of my time and effort to make. Like a crit damage slot 4 with like a good speed substat and it rolls
Yeah.
into speed at least twice. If you don't do that, I'm selling you. You were
Yeah.
sold.
That is one of the criteria because he wanted best in slot speed stats for subs on all of his runes, and if it's not, he chucks it. So I took a page out of that book and started doing my own really but and I made a good bunch of money with it too. Let's see, gave me a cool dragons team which we'll discuss.
And you did a weird unruned test of your your Giants
of
team, didn't you?
yeah, so the Giants team that you and so many other people have suggested to me, and I just want you to guess
How far
how
you?
well it did. Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna talk a little bit of Genshin. I started my Trickaroo grind too, so one of the three
Trickaroo.
Icarus that I need is being 2-8 as we speak.
Is it the
Um,
first one for you, or second,
First
third?
one, yeah, the very
First.
first, like this is starting scratch from my Trickaroo grind. It's basically like doing the fusion, fusing all, I mean, raising all these other units to make the team. Uh I must have wrote this before more recent. But the Genshin 2.1 live stream is this Friday. So we will figure out more about Inazuma. We'll get, information on the banners and such like that for
Bananas.
banners.
Look, Banner.
Yeah, Bruce banners. But the new banners are for Raiden Shogun and such like that. So it should be good. So that's this Friday on Twitch. What else? Oh, and I made the decision to
Hmm.
skip the Yoimiya banner and just build my Yanfei to because she's C6 and Yanfei is awesome. And then
I can't believe you got 6 of her. That is kooky. Like, you get so many constellations on people. I can't even get a second Amber in Genshin. That's
even I got
cruel.
C1 Amber, C1. So those are oh yeah, the TOA pass we want to talk about, and definitely who is Lightstars and myself's by way of design favorite non-transmog divine. I definitely have
Un-
mine picked out.
Unawoken Beth. We all know this
Un-
answer.
Unawoken Beth.
Unawakened Beth to me is like the one character that, I mean, above almost all the others, I wish I could just roll her look back. And I know what you're saying, like, well, you wouldn't know. I could have an unawakened, like, anything and put a transmog on it, and your logic would still apply that you don't know if what I did with that character. So
Oh, you
I
can
think
tell by
it's
the name.
then there's no reason that the name could not still tell you that I awoken it if it just looks like an unawakened version, which is what I want. Give me a third transmog option. Give me regular, unleaded, and premium, okay?
So mine, just to get this topic out and to have some semblance of the topics we were talking about, mine,
Just saying.
hands down, is the homunculus. The design of that homunculus is just ridiculous. Let me pull them up real quick. Oh, and yes, and I have a surprise secret topic for Lightstar that I haven't told him about, that I've only hinted upon, but haven't told you about. So
Fear change.
I will
Yes,
absolutely.
I mean, come on, look at this. I got it pulled up here. Look at these like unawakened, like, the support homunculus with the cool, like, amethyst horns coming out.
Yes,
Like,
very cool.
that is so cool. Like, who, like, look at, like, you let your hair down. Okay. You go, girl.
And I mean the attack homunculus. I think we did a story about the text in the background. That's actually a poem.
It
And
is.
I just think having like a spell going off, that the veins in the heart kind of slightly exposed, the crazy looking eyes, the text on the belts and such like that. Just an awesome design. Of course, I'm a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist, so homunculus were characters in that and a whole bunch of other media and such. But that's hands down my favorite look, non-transmog. I mean, he has transmogs, but I just like both homunculus designs very much so. Unawakened Beth would be your your cup of tea. Very cool.
Unawakened Beth. Um, yes. I
So
am a huge proponent of unawakened. Like, I'm just saying unawakened any monster. Like, I should be able to own my identity with my monsters, whatever I want, and have the color of the stars or the name tell the tale just like it always has.
true.
Just saying.
I want your opinions on rune efficiency and what runes to keep and which ones to skip because I mean it's a topic that we haven't talked about in a while,
My
but
life is rune
I think
efficient.
what's your criteria for keeping a rune?
Well, nowadays, because all I do is farm, looking
All I do.
for better runes. Really, if it's not gold, I probably am rarely these days even looking at it.
Right.
And if I do look at it, as I said, it has to be in a slot that I need something. So if I see a crit damage violent rune, I'll look at it.
Mhm.
But if it doesn't have at least a substat of 6 for speed, I probably will not be happy if I actually roll that rune because there's just no chance I want that rune and I'm not going to waste a reappraisal stone on it.
Got
Um,
you.
and currently, the teams I'm using for farming and all that are quick enough and efficient enough to do what they need to do. So
Mm.
while it would improve my RTA life considerably, I'm not that concerned that I would actually take a blue 5-star or blue 6-star rune because I feel like I'm not going to waste the resources on it. So for
Exactly.
me, it's like you have to be gold, which even gold runes nowadays, like legend runes, the amount that I get that are flat 4 and 6 slot, incalculable. Like all an hour of farming, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's like, you thought you were getting a decent rune. No, and I know there are
No.
people who build them because like they'll be the perfect substat rolls. It'll be like attack, speed, crit damage, crit rate, and like you'll
Right.
roll all into speed. And I get that that could be a great rune for speed and other stats in the like let's say it's slot 2
Right.
flat attack and you get all those stats and it quadruple rolls into speed. That's going to be like one of your fastest runes. But do you really want to be saddled with a flat attack stat?
No,
Slot
not
2
at all.
rune? Like, it would hurt me more
No.
to build that rune and know that that was the injustice that had occurred to me. Like, if they
I
charged
hear
a
you.
billion blue mana, a billion, I've said it with a B, a billion, that I could change a primary stat, I would
Let's do
keep a
it.
lot more runes. Just saying.
Let's do
Like
it.
all those insulting flat stat runes, like you'd get my blue mana from me because clearly I'm going to spend the blue mana to try and get it. Like, all right, I'm
Totally.
going to make this perfectly rolled rune into something worth having here. What were we
Also,
talking about again?
totally. We were talking
Yes,
about
rune
rune efficiency.
efficiency. But yeah, so for me, it has to be that it has to be like I'm keeping my eyes open for some runes for the Onimusha.
Right.
So like the ones that are no crit rate
Yeah.
because they can't crit and no crit
Right.
damage. So I'm keeping my open for those, but again, if I see a rune and it's not at least purple or preferably gold, and if it doesn't have a 6 substat for speed or is a 6, a peak efficiency slot 2 speed rune, I'm not even
Right.
going to keep it. Like in this point in the game, like and even the determination runes, I kept them because they were what I needed for building my Chikaru team. But at this point, I I don't even feel that attached to that. Like I almost feel like because my Chikaro team works, I could be
Yeah.
picky and only get gold determination runes. But that brings up my whole rant about the fact that the other day, I spent a whole day just farming the Rift
Yeah.
Raid, Rift Beasts,
Right.
And I can consistently get triple S on most of the Rift Raid beasts now because I worked
Excellent.
very hard to do that. But the fact that I have gotten 3-star runes, and the same with the world boss, I got a triple
Yeah, you get
S,
triple S, you get three
and
star
and I
runes on
get
that.
like a
That's
3-star white rune, and I'm like, that is just so insulting.
back in the face.
It just really it burns in the back of my throat from the disdain I have for it.
So the efficiency tips I got definitely are similar. I unless it's a legendary with potential, no fives, all 5 stars, gone. Um, all blue, 6 stars, gone. You know,
Yeah, the only
purple,
exception I would say because you're building your Chikaru is don't
right.
get rid of the determination ones.
Okay,
Because
no problem.
starting
I have it.
out, you might need the determination sets to and
Gosh,
same with guard because I had for a long time I had to settle for I think I had 2 blue
right.
determination runes before I was able to upgrade them. So,
Okay. So yeah, those I've kept. No problem. However, I want to put up a photo because I can't stand the suspense anymore
oh, okay.
of what happened before, right, literally right after I wrote a lot of these topics. So I'm gonna change my window and I'm gonna get the reaction first from
I
good old
mean,
Lightstar.
you're going to have gotten something, of course. I knew you were going to get it. It's always the fucking way, isn't it? Just gonna sit over here with my little.
That happens. That definitely happened. Both of them in one pull. So, fair listeners, um, which we're
Which
switching
has
gears a little
nothing to
bit.
do with rune efficiency,
Nothing,
so.
nothing to do with rune efficiency, but kept, it just was burning a hole in my head. I was giving hints all over the place. That, my friends, is a 10 pull from Genshin with a 5 and 4 star of Yoima and good old Sayu. I just wanted to get Lightstar's reaction
I mean,
on.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm cursed and you're not, so.
I was just born on Friday the 13th. That's all. Moving on.
We should all be so lucky.
Moving on. Back to Summoner's War and Rune Efficiency. So now I can actually turn off lonely screens, which is another thing because now that I've done that, I can free up some resources. No more lonely screen. Anyway.
You didn't change the screen, so now I have to click on things
Oh
again.
no,
And
let
now
me
you made
change.
me look weird.
No, let me change the screen
I've
so
got a line down my
that
face.
happens.
I can see it.
Oh no,
I can see
we
it
cannot
right
have
now.
that.
I see it right now happening.
Ta-da! We're back. We're back on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I just had to. I was trying to give you hints, but
I mean, I knew you probably got everything because that's what you do. You'll probably just casually get like 5 constellations of
honestly,
Yamamiya.
I
You'll probably get
it
like 20 ambers, and you'll get the dream of the
2 weeks.
200,000 amber.
There's 2 weeks left, and but yeah, when I got the Rust bow, I kind of had a good feeling. I was like, Rust, that would be good with you and me, but I don't have her. Oh well, no big deal. But anyway, rune efficiency, yes. But yeah, that's my criteria for runes now. No more 5 stars unless they have massive legendary potential, and no more blue 6 stars. Um, honestly, like depending on where you are in the game, fellow listeners, fellow ranchers, you know, that doesn't necessarily have to be your official, but you should have some type of benchmark for your runes, just so you know what to use for blue mana and what what use on, some of your units. But yeah, that is rune efficiency with Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War and Nelly the God. But yes, I did not remove any of the guard runes or the determination runes because I knew I'm probably going to need them for good old Trickaroo.
Mm.
Moving on to dungeons. How many floors do you think the team you suggested has cleared with no room? and
The
what
Giants team.
and two 5-star, not even all 6-star. Two Sath and um I'm pretty sure Sath and Tatu are not 6-starred. I think Sath is 4-star. No, I think Sath is 4-star.
Floor
How many?
11, a minute 41.
No, definitely not. But higher than I could have imagined.
How high?
So high that I can kiss the sky up to the sky. Anyway, um, guess first. I'm not gonna tell you. There's no fun in me just
So,
telling you.
so that I just did wasn't a guess. By the way, if you guess a floor and a amount of time it took, apparently that's not a guess. Just so
That
we're
was a
all on the
it.
same page
It
here.
definitely wasn't floor 11.
Well, I don't know.
But
I've seen people who didn't have theirs at any higher than 5-star that were able to get to complete it on 11,
oh, well, definitely floor 8.
but with
Definitely
no
floor 8
runes.
with no.
Impressive. What
That is
now? Now, why
that's
are
a
you
solid
working
team.
on Trickaroo
Mhm.
before you have finished your Giants team? Don't you want to finish your
Oh, they're all 2
project?
aid. Oh yeah, they're all the 2 aing is done. Tattoo's already 2 aid, and Sath is already 2 aid. So but yeah, that's the only reason why I start 2aing the one of the 3 Trickaroos.
But why are they not ruined then? Does that mean you don't have the
Just
runes you need for them?
no, just as a joke. That was
Oh.
just for the show. Just a
Oh, I thought you just didn't have runes for them yet, and I was like, why are you building something new? You haven't even finished that yet. Oh, okay.
No, that was just for giggles. That was just for a topic on the
Um,
show, just as an experimento to see what
I
kind of
mean, for
efficiency.
me to do that, I would have to actually remember a rune removal day. We know that
What's
I
a room
forget. I That's one of those things that I notice 3 days before
after
it
the fact,
happens, and then one
and
week
3 days
afterwards.
after?
Yep,
Excellent, excellent.
that is how I do. So, what is
So
your dragons team that Nelly told you?
Nelly hooked me up with the Dragons team in preparation because what Trickaroo is going to be
Preparation
my dragon.
H.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because Trickaroo is pretty much going to replace, if I get some decent runes, it's going to replace that Dragons team. So, but currently for nowsies, I'll just show you and I will tell you for the listeners. But oh, of course not. Anyway, I'll just tell you because I can't show you because a repeat battle's in place,
Can
and
you
maybe
just
I'll
pull up
stop.
the repeat battle and just show the team?
Oh,
There
that
you
would
go.
make sense.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Just
But
hit
I want to kind of have it. No, no, it's okay. I just wanted static so I can. Yeah, I know more clicking than
I'm
necessary.
just enjoying. I'm enjoying the process.
See,
Uh, so we got Verd, we got Veramos, we
Pheromones who I
got
haven't used in so
Crow,
long. Yep,
we got some Lauren action, and some
Lauren
Fran.
the strip. Yep. So Lauren strips the immunity. Then debuffs are piled on. Crow will wipe with the scratch. No, I'm
Oh,
sorry, the scar.
you have a
And then
lot of people who put their homunculus as their
this is one of the reasons I haven't
support
changed
people.
mine to water because I have
Good
so
God.
many friends that have water. I can literally do all of my friends' water homunculus and be happy. But yeah, that's my current Dragons team. Um, but yeah, it works great, and I'm just gonna put some actual powered up runes on them, and they should be knocking out 11 and 12 in no time. But thanks again for Nelly for that. Absolutely. Now, I do have a TOA question. Have you seen this TOA pack? I mean TOA booster pack. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but
Are
um
you boosting, Ralph? No, I haven't.
so check it
Two
out.
times the clear reward. Dang it!
Yeah,
This is just like the monthly thing again, isn't it?
exactly. And of course, if you want normal and hard, you gotta pay more.
No, but you pay
Yeah.
less. You save $10
Oh, it's
by
still
doing that.
$10. Yeah, I see.
But if you just got you paid twice as much, you could get Elia in a beach hat, and she builds a little Rainbow Mon sandcastle with her palm frond wand.
Anything beach related, Lightstar is a sucker for. If you notice, he has the white sand beach on his island chilling,
I do.
and now he
I
wants
told
Beach
you. I
Elia.
told you literally like so what was it? The last beach pack that
Right.
it was the ones that with the wave runners because it made Juno look like she was straight up out of Beach Baywatch.
Yeah, the
And I
Baywatch.
was
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, I don't care. Like I'm getting this whole thing. So
You can Yeah, honestly, we're not whales, we're dolphins. We sometimes spend a little cash on oh, and something new for our summon session, I'm gonna summon some runes
uh
from the
cool.
magic rune box just
Um
to kind of like switch it up a little bit.
now let me think. Let me think about everything you would get with that. So you'd get So even if you did the normal one, you would get two 5-star Rainbow Mon. You would get two Devilmon, two Legendary Scrolls, two Light and Dark
Right.
Scrolls. I think is it six Mysticals because well hold on, what does the question mark do? Does that tell you what all like the top right corner? Would that tell you what all the rewards would be? No, that's just what you get. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, so you'd get like a fair few. I mean, 600 crystals as well, or more. Like, and you
So the
get
two
double the
well
summoning stones as well.
the only caveat is the two times benefits do not apply to mana stones or painless trial, which is fine. Which is it's just the boss, and the floor rewards, so no
Right,
problem.
but still, I mean, you're gonna get a fair amount of crystals for that
Yes.
because
Yes.
I mean, what you get like 400 or so, so you'd get 800
And then you
plus
get another
the
200
200.
crystals. Yep.
I mean, I'm going to say it. It's not like if you were going to get something, it's not bad. Like,
It's not
I
for
mean,
$20. It's not
because I
bad.
mean,
Not at all.
the pack that I find the most tempting on a regular basis, and I'm in the middle of a 5-hour fight apparently, so I can't go look at it right now. But
Right.
if you go to the efficiency tab in the shop, the Rainbow
Mhm.
Mon pack is the one that I find one of the most tempting to have.
I hear you.
And that one because you get 4 or 5-star Rainbow Mon for 20 plus crystals and I think blue mana.
Yep.
Um, so I mean,
This one.
again, like yeah, but you get like 500 crystals, so you're getting about the same amount of crystals, but you're also getting 4 Rainbow Mon. But
Yes.
the Devilmon part, that's pretty dope. Um, yeah, I know, like the Devilmon and the Light and Dark Scroll, and the amount of crystals you would get. It really like if you're clearing both, it's not a bad price for the bundle for the 40.
I hear you.
Not bad at all.
Excellent. So,
Good.
so that's the world first too. That's the first time you're checking it out, and we tend to agree this is actually pretty good. What I like is there's a wide range when you do TOA of different materials. Devilmon, legendaries. There's pretty much everything you need. Rainbow Mon, of course. You'll get from TOA. So I think it's worth it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I It's not a bad pack. It is not a bad pack at all. Oh, finally. I had a Lulu and Friends and an Ariel, and it was like nibbling them to death like with a duck. It just was taking forever. Forever.
5 ever.
Ever.
Excellent. Moving on. Trickaroo Grind, Genshin live stream, this Friday.
You're going to get me codes. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great. I will get you those codes. Absolutely. Let's see. So I had a whole topic on how I was skipping Yoimiya and just gonna build my Yanfei to
Yep.
my C6 Yanfei is all about blah 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 blah. So and honestly, I mean yep. just I was like, let me do a 10 pull on the weapon banner. Of course, nothing out of it. I was like, I'll do a 10 pull on Yoimiya. I'll get another amber, of course.
I would kill for more ambers. And a Yoimiya. Like, this is the thing. You're going to, like, put her into the Genshin equivalent of the Storage Defense Force. I feel it. I feel it in my jellies.
I absolutely would. No, you're 100% right. It's because I have no mats. Maybe we could do some mat farming tonight, bud. And some Genshin. Maybe some pyro cryo hypostasis.
Yeah, let's just build your characters. That's fine. Not like I have any characters. I get nothing.
You are.
I'm so unlucky. I had to go to Mercy twice to get Klee. Twice.
But you got her.
Mm-hmm.
I do see Klee running around on your Genshin Island.
Yes, and about the only constellation I have with these things is at least my team, everybody does more than 1,000 damage just normally. And like, that's my only consolation. I drop Oz off and everything else, and we're good. We're Gucci.
Excellent. So I have this whole rant on Yanfei, and Yanfei, honestly, still is C6 Yanfei is ridiculous. Awesome.
I wouldn't know. Mine's only normal. Just little old baby, because I only get one of everything.
She is great, and I was going to go do this whole rant on how C6 Yanfei is just totally better than Yoimiya, and then I pull Yoimiya. So I'm torn. I'm torn like, you know, lying on the face. What? Lying on my face. Torn. I have no idea what to do now. And it kind of makes me look like a super hypocrite if I say, oh, don't do it. And Yoimiya, do Yanfei because she's accessible and she's awesome, blah.
Yeah, you're accessible.
And I pull Yanfei. I'm very accessible. Absolutely. So that kind of killed that rant, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I missed out on the
Don't worry, too. I'll have plenty of rants because I never pull anything. I pull nothing. Good day,
cool,
sir.
That cool Ariel with the transmog is looking kind of. I do not have an Ariel, just so you know.
No, you've had Villajuel from the beginning of you playing, yeah.
Oh, man, I remember the day at work. See, all the gamers knew. They already knew that something cool happened, but I kind of lost it in the break room. Not at work. Of course, this is when I worked for
Apple. Ma'am, hold on. I'll tell you how to turn your phone on in a second.
I got a net.
Yes!
That would be hysterical. That's too funny. But yeah, cool Dragons team. And it's looking like the summon o'clock time is upon us. And I'm gonna summon some good old mysticals and some rune gift boxes.
Why don't you do the runes first so I can enjoy? Because I don't know how many scrolls I have actually.
I can and shall. Let's see. Blue runes. We do not want blue runes without a hand in my heart. So I'm gonna count it down again because we don't want the kerfuffle like last time.
Well, no, you go ahead and do your rune boxes. I'm going to sort out my what I'm going to open.
Three, two, one, and summon runes. Okay. So
Now,
I picked the
where
Swift
did you
set.
get these? Was this a
Oh,
pack for
this
sale?
was one of the packs that is not shoved in your face every 5 minutes. This is one of the rune packs. Cause I'm kind of like hold off on summoning because I have units. Units are not a problem, but now I need runes for those units. But I see
Uh,
one I am definitely taking. I'm taking this attack rune.
which one?
This one in the middle. Oh, no, wait.
The
Let's.
one in the
Well, it has crit
middle?
rate. Crit rate. We got
Accuracy and
def.
resistance?
See, this is good. This is why I need you to
Hey,
stop
man,
my.
it's your pack, but I would
No.
take the third one because it's got
Mhm.
6 speed. Like,
Oh, Swift
really,
rune.
it doesn't even matter anything else because I would just see if this was a normal rune, I would
Hmm.
roll it to see if it triple, if it quad rolls into speed. That's honestly the only reason I would keep it. Like, for that one stat. Like, everything else wouldn't matter. But you live your bliss. If you need an attack
No,
slot 6, don't let me
no,
stop you.
bud. I will. It's time to get some good runes. Um, three, two, one, and runing. Okay, so this
Let's
is
see.
flat, so that's just a no.
Yeah, you
Um,
see, how insulting is that? They literally gave you a flat rune to choose from. No, it's the one on the left.
right,
Because
damage. Yeah,
because
I hear you.
you're close to peak stats on two things. You have like it's 1 point of efficiency as it stands now, but it's the closest. Like everything else,
Got you.
like they're a little bit far from peak stats.
See, this is why I need
Except the
the
middle
rune.
one, which has 2 points of efficiency right off the bat, but it's the poopiest two stats that you have, and it's a flat.
Absolutely. So right there, number one, complete.
This is fun.
This is fun. This is getting me really focused
Now,
on which runes I should be keeping.
now,
What's up?
question: why are you like? Have you finished farming all your towers in the guild shop and the arena?
Oh no, not at all. I'm focusing right on the speed. Speed tower is 17, I believe.
Wow,
But I
weren't you
that is
doing that
the
like a year ago?
probably, yeah. Probably was doing other things.
Weird. The reason I ask is because they have legendary rune packs that you can get with guild points.
Yes. And with ancient coins too. Yeah, you can buy but not the I don't know, boxes, yes. Boxes. Yes. Talk to me. Which
Ew.
one of these? Yeah, they're all not
Um,
great.
I mean, the one on the right is better substat combination with the crit damage, crit rate, speed. I mean, nobody
Got you.
really cares about resistance, but the middle one has a better speed substat, so but you have a flat stat, which is just disgusting, but you could always, you know, gem it out, and the nice thing is that it has resistance as a static stat. So,
You
you
can
know,
get it regardless, yeah. I'm gonna roll with this one, the number one. This is not happening. Now you can use these same rules on the runes you don't, runes you actually farm. And three, two, one, rune box.
oh well, I had another battle I didn't even do. Let's see. 11% attack, 6-5, flat, 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 flat. See, I hate that the number 3 slot has your speed locked down,
Got you. Yeah, I agree.
but I don't like.
I don't
See, I
like
mean,
either of
the
these.
middle one is nice because the attack bump is locked in, so it's not going to roll into that. Whereas like it could still roll into flat defense or HP. I mean, honestly, the middle rune is just a contender to be reappraised. Um, The one on
What
the
about
left is, I mean, honestly, if you have somebody that you don't care about their speed, that could be fine. The one on the right, but I mean, ironically for me, the one that's the best would be the one on the left because you could always gem it out to get rid of the flat HP because you have almost a point of efficiency in HP and almost a point in crit damage.
hmm,
So with a few lucky rolls, it'll go all into crit damage.
got you? So you don't like the one in the center.
It's not my favorite because you have two flat stats to deal with, but again, if it were my rune, I would be reappraising it because I would not want two flat stats. So for me, that would just be something I would use reappraisal stones on. Like I like the HP, and I like that if I reappraised it, it's not going to get flat attack as one of the stats, so it makes it a better rune to be reappraised because you're
Let's
not
go
getting
with this one.
stuck into it, but
Yeah, I like this one.
bueno.
Excellent. See, fun. Oh, and these guys. And this just shakes out the way it's going to shake
Look,
out.
now see, this is what I hate. You got that. No, but this is what listen to me. Like
Hmm?
you got those legend runes. This rune that you're looking at now has better substats than almost every one of
Any of
those
those
others we
legend
looked
runes.
at.
Yep.
Like you got
100%.
attack, crit damage, and crit rate. All like if that rolls into speed, like and again, it wouldn't be a rune like I would normally like if I was farming, I would keep, but like
Right.
those are great substats to start with.
Exactly.
Like if it was speed instead of one of those, and then like you got whichever of those, that would be like the perfect rune for like the
Exactly.
stats, anyways.
100%.
Rude.
Speed, but
Flat stat.
flat.
Just sell it
Jeez.
now. Just sell it
See,
now. Sell it now.
here,
Don't even look at
here's
it.
what
Don't
happens.
torture
I
yourself.
look at the stupid substats, get happy, and then look at the main stat. Okay. Halfway.
Flat.
Ugh.
It's a flat. It's flat.
Ugh. Bye. Okay. 3%, maybe. Excellent. Today we're talking runes. So that was fun. That was a nice little deviation to what we normally do.
Here. This is what I'm going to do. For your amusement, I'm going to get 2 of these packs.
Sure.
All right. So you see, this is why I don't get these packs. That's a 5-star legend rune, so we're selling that without even looking at it.
Definitely.
And there's a 5-star rune. See, both gone. What a waste of 1,000. See, I would have rather spent that 1,000 on a super Angelmon because
Yes.
I would have enjoyed it much more. But, anyways, I digress. And let us do the normal summoning.
The
You
normal
can do
summon.
like 2 monsters. You're going to get both a Robo and a Sky Surfer. So
Of
they're
course
going to
I
be
am.
like back to back. If there was a 10
Back to
summon,
back.
you'd literally have that locked up in one summon, I bet.
Counting down. You ready?
Bitter party of 1. Bitter party of 1.
3, 2, 1. And summon. Rate up. Yeah, right.
Yeah, rate up. Only for my enemies. I mean, what? Who said that?
Who said that? Black
Hey,
Rage.
look, I got lightning.
See?
Look, another Melia. I needed 5 of those.
You need skill ups. Absolutely.
Ramahan. Ironically, I am actually trying to build a Ramahan. Look at you getting lightning. And what is it? Robo? Is it? Yeah.
Definitely not. Definitely a Sliffid.
Hey, what did you call me?
Sliffid.
Oh, all right.
Duh, Hickey. Sliffids are the best, said no one ever. Rate up. Taoist, excellent. Skill ups. Skill ups for my Dark Taoist.
Once
Clifford
again,
Party.
yeah.
Clifford Party. Win, then the water one. Honestly, those are some good odds.
Well, I mean, it's you, so of course you're always gonna have good luck.
Today, like
I
that
am,
totally messed up my rant. Totally messed up the rant. I'm like, dude, Yanfei, so much better than good old Yuema. Then she joins the squad. But yeah, I'm really saving for Raiden Shogun. That's
yeah, I can tell
really
you
like,
spent 20 summons. I can tell you're saving up altogether.
yeah, that's honestly what I spent 20 summons. That was really the extent. Okay, I got four more mysticals to knock out.
Sure, sure. You're gonna get Robo, and then a Sky Surfer
Are you
in the Marty
speaking
McFly on the hoverboard.
transmog? Two more.
You know what? We are BFFs. Let's bro. Let's Cobra.
This is
Hey,
we
look.
are
Somebody is watching called Let's Cobra. Show me your Cobra shirt.
how
Uh,
see couldn't have planned that
it's
better. You're awesome.
yeah, we have been friends since we started working together in
Had to
ooh
be
2000
2003, 2002.
no
No,
two, right?
2002. Yeah,
Because yeah, it
2000. No,
was
you're
the
right.
fall. It was the fall of 2002.
Yep. I had we met each other working for Disney. So we are don't let the banter fool you. We are best buds.
Yes, though he has sucked all the luck of summoning out of my life. I respect him still. Yeah.
Well, I'm all out of scrolls.
Who
I
are
got
you? I
donut.
mean, I'm surprised that the game doesn't just like glitch and just
Wait.
lightning just strikes and it's like, ah, Artemiel, show that
No,
to your friend.
I only get lightning strikes in Inazuma, but I
Mm-hmm.
get them in the face. I get
Uh-huh.
lightning to the
Uh-huh.
face.
To
To
the
the face.
face, brother. It's in my
In my
beard.
face. In my face.
Oh right, yeah. Well,
William Wallace.
yes,
I
and if
defeat
that
the
William
British
Wallace was here, he could
with
defeat the
fire from
British
my
with fire.
eyes and lightning from my summoning circle.
I thought it was from his tuchus, but okay. From his tuchus.
Who are you shouting out this week, Lightstar777?
That's a great question, which I'm pulling up now because there was two people I was going to do so with, but I need to find what it was. Definitely to let me get this name right so I don't mess up.
Sure.
Lulz Cobra, for coming and hanging out watching.
Definitely. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Of course, another, I like to put shout outs to the wind where, nobody will ever hear them, but um I liked the shout out Bill Murray for golfing in County Mayo in the
Shout
west
out
of
to you, Bill
Ireland
Murray.
at the Carre family golf course. I mean, again, what are the statistical chances that he would be filming something right there? And we had a couple new followers on my Twitch in the past week, Foregathers and Pedikin. So thank you. Big shout out to both. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate you.
Excellent.
And
Very
I've been flying a lot in flight simulators, so we found an island that we called Jelly Bean Island last night, which was great.
Do you use your HOTAS, your stick and your throttles?
It's funny. I had gotten the HOTAS for the PlayStation, so it
Right.
does not work on there. So once I can justify splashing out, I'm going to actually get like one of the two-handled pilot ones with the throttle. Like honestly, all I need is I need Xbox. Are you listening to me right now? Microsoft, are you out there? what I need you to do is hire me as your head of VR development, and we will make the Oasis a reality together. And and what we're going to do is I could literally sit in my chair and I could reach over in VR with no gloves, just haptics like from the cameras, and I could play with all the switches and levers because like I started the engines on an Airbus A380 Neo, and like it was like 5,000 buttons to press. It was just so much fun. I know not many people get why flying an airplane is just in a virtual environment is just so much fun, but it is a hoot and a half. I
Well, if it's any,
love it.
if it's as much fun as flying your spaceship in Elite, then I can definitely relate.
I mean,
I'm
it is, but there is no voice pack, so I cannot tell Captain Kirk to take my ship out of the dock, which is very depressing, really, if I'm being honest. Like,
not
shout out to
depressing.
HCS voice packs. Thank you.
Shout out to HCS Voice Packs. You guys make playing Elite.
Uh,
I think they have a pack for No Man's Sky
They
and
do?
for Star Citizen.
well,
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of the packs that I have, I would just have to download those games and get them on my PC, and I could
absolutely.
use the voice pack. And I've thought about it. I've thought maybe I'll roll a new character in No Man's Sky. Like, let's be honest, I know what I'm doing now, so I feel like I could do a
Now
lot
you know
better.
what you're doing. Yes, because that
Prepare
first
for
stream
immediate dust off.
that stream where you played it for the first time and I got into it, you were searching for some carbon. You were like, I can't find the carbon. I'm like, what are you?
Carbon!
And I'm like, what are you? Why do you need carbon? Why do you need
Why
phosphorus?
why don't you need carbon and phosphorus? That's
No,
you got to reevaluating your life, sir. Figure out what's
but I
wrong
had
with you.
never even seen No Man's Sky before, and Lightstar was running around yelling at him. But now we are bosses. We have bases. We are good to go with No Man's Sky. But anyway, my shout's gonna be 80s tees where I got this cool T-shirt. Um, I'm also gonna shout out definitely Nelly the God. I mean, that guy's been doing his thing. It's so funny. We've been
It's
playing for
your
roughly the same amount of
thing.
time,
Do what you
and
want to
man,
do.
his account is looking so much nicer than
What
mine.
it's like choose.
But I
Oh,
definitely
it's
want to
your
shout out Nelly the God
thing.
because he's put my account on the right track, and hopefully he'll be on the show soon. So
Let us
definitely,
pray. Love me some Nelly time.
absolutely. Shout out to JD the Gamer also, and Childish Plays. All the friends of the show, Evan,
Ugh.
Seppi, such like that.
See,
All of our buds.
here's just real quick. See this rune right here.
Yes.
I would almost power it up in the hope that it would roll
Oh,
into
tell the
speed.
listeners, what's on that rune.
It's flat HP +6 speed accuracy. See, I don't want to roll it,
Defense,
but
slot
like
3.
all I'm saying is this is the kind of rune that if I was in the mode of
Right.
keeping purple runes, this
Got you.
would be the only acceptable kind of rune to even make a chance at. But
Absolutely.
because I am a monster, we sell all 10. I'm a big old monster.
You are a big old monster. We'll tell that story on the next episode. But that is going to wrap it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. New episodes every Saturday. Reach out to us on MRGTSW, which is an
Reach.
acronym for Monster Rancher's Guide to
Reach.
Summoner's War. Put it
Reach.
together, people. Anyway, reach out to us at MRGTSW on Instagram, MRGTSW on YouTube, MRGTSW on Facebook, at Rancher's Guide on Twitter.
The Twits.
Our Discord is A Monster Rancher's Guide to the universe. The universe, where we talk about more than Summoner's War. And we have an MRGTSW on Reddit, which is there. It's definitely there. Email us, mrgtsw@gmail.com.
Indeed.
Did I miss any, bud?
No. No. Senor Superman, no aquí. No.
So I didn't miss any of them because I'm awesome.
Yeah.
And apparently Cobra Commander.
Cobra. You can't like
We
seriously,
cannot
folks.
close the show
When
without
when you
the battle cry.
when you hear us next week, he will have watched at least 5 of these Cobra on his day off videos.
Absolutely.
And it is going to be life affirming for me
Comical.
to have you have watched that. So this is where we
We'll
are.
do it. So everyone, check out that live stream for Genshin on Friday, and we are out. Live long and prosper, everybody.
Peace and long life.
Live long and